13 Ways to Recognize Envy and Falsehood in Others. Stoicism. Number 1. The Guarded Merchant.
Body language.
In the vibrant marketplace of Athens, Marcus encountered a merchant who always kept his arms crossed and avoided eye contact. Intrigued, Marcus decided to observe him for a while. He noticed the merchant's subtle gestures of discomfort whenever a competitor passed by. Marcus recognized this guarded body language as a sign of envy. He chose not to engage with the merchant, understanding that dealing with envious people could disrupt his peace. Number 2. The Backhanded Friend.
Passive-aggressive comments. Oh, mundans.
Marcus often met his friend Lucius, who had a habit of making passive-aggressive remarks. One day, Lucius commented, "Your success is surprising, given your background." Although it sounded like praise, Marcus sensed the underlying bitterness. He remembered Stoic teachings that envy often hides behind such comments. Rather than reacting emotionally, Marcus acknowledged the comment calmly, maintaining his composure. Number 3. The Flatterer.
Excessive flattery.
At a grand feast, Marcus was introduced to a man named Tiberius, who showered him with excessive praise. "You are the wisest man I have ever met," Tiberius exclaimed repeatedly. The flattery felt insincere to Marcus, who understood from Stoic philosophy that genuine compliments are balanced and specific. He distanced himself from Tiberius, recognizing his falsehood. Number 4. The Inconsistent Colleague.
Inconsistencies.
Marcus worked with a colleague, Quintus, who often contradicted himself. One day, Quintus supported a proposal, only to oppose it the next. Marcus kept a mental note of these inconsistencies. When Quintus's behavior continued, Marcus identified it as a sign of dishonesty and decided to be cautious in his dealings with him. Number 5. The Gossiping Neighbor. Julia, Marcus's neighbor, loved to gossip about others. She often spoke ill of mutual acquaintances, sharing details that were not hers to share. Marcus, remembering the Stoic view on envy, saw her gossip as a way to bring others down. He chose to steer clear of Julia's conversations, focusing instead on maintaining his integrity and inner peace. Number 6. The Unenthusiastic Acquaintance.
Reactions to others' success. Reactions to others' success.
When Marcus achieved a major milestone in his career, he shared the news with his acquaintance, Caius. Instead of congratulating him, Caius downplayed the achievement, saying, "Anyone could have done that." Marcus saw this lack of enthusiasm as a clear sign of envy. He decided to limit his interactions with Caius, understanding the negative impact of envy on relationships. Number 7. The Evasive Companion.
Transparency. Ramantisagersis. Yamanti the mothers traminsi. Shivansi. Transparency. Breathing Turansias parency. Their parency.
During a gathering, Marcus engaged in a conversation with Lydia, who was evasive about her personal life. She avoided direct answers and changed the subject frequently. Marcus, reflecting on Stoic principles, knew that transparency is a sign of honesty. Lydia's evasiveness indicated she might be hiding something. Marcus chose to remain courteous but kept his distance. Number 8. The Fearful Competitor.
Motivations.
Competing in athletic events, Marcus noticed a rival, Philo, who often acted out of fear and insecurity. Philo's anxious demeanor and defensive strategies revealed his inner turmoil. Understanding that such behavior stemmed from envy and insecurity, Marcus empathized with Philo, but remained focused on his own performance, not letting Philo's actions affect him. Number 9. The Defensive Debater.
Defensiveness.
In a public debate, Marcus encountered an opponent, Claudius, who became extremely defensive when challenged. Claudius raised his voice and refused to consider other viewpoints. Marcus, applying his Stoic knowledge, saw this defensiveness as a sign of dishonesty. He stayed calm and centered, focusing on rational argumentation without being provoked by Claudius's reactions. Number 10. The manipulative leader.
Manipulative behavior.
Marcus served under a leader named Brutus, who frequently manipulated situations to his advantage. Brutus would twist facts and play on emotions to control outcomes. Recognizing these manipulative tactics, Marcus remained vigilant and did not allow himself to be swayed. He maintained his integrity, refusing to participate in Brutus's schemes. Number 11. The inconsistent friend. Consistency. Marcus valued his friendship with Decimus, but he noticed Decimus's behavior was increasingly inconsistent. One day, Decimus would be supportive, and the next, he would be distant and critical. Marcus realized that such erratic behavior could be a sign of underlying falsehood or envy. He decided to have an honest conversation with Decimus, seeking clarity. Number 12. The unsupportive peer.
Supportiveness.
In his academic pursuits, Marcus observed a peer, Antoninus, who pretended to support him but secretly hoped for his failure. Antoninus would offer help but often gave misleading advice. Recognizing this false support as a sign of envy, Marcus chose to rely on his own knowledge and trusted friends, distancing himself from Antoninus. Number 13. Trusting instincts. Your own feelings. One evening, Marcus attended a social event where he felt an inexplicable unease around a certain individual, Nero. Despite Nero's charming demeanor, Marcus's instincts told him something was wrong. Reflecting on Stoic teachings, Marcus trusted his feelings and kept his interactions with Nero brief. Later, he learned that Nero had a reputation for deceit, validating his initial instincts. Through these encounters, Marcus sharpened his ability to recognize envy and falsehood, guided by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Each experience reinforced the importance of maintaining inner tranquility and making thoughtful, principled decisions in his interactions with others.